Hey guys, Andrew here with the Reach Company. This is a general tutorial on utilizing events on your Church Essentials website. The great thing about this is you don't have to build anything. You just need to replace my content with your own and then add your own events to this website. We're going to begin by doing two things. The first is we're going to look at how to change out this header area on the events page, and then we're going to look at what it takes to add an actual event. When you add an event, it automatically goes to this area right here. You don't even have to touch it. And so we're going to begin by going to Page Builder and clicking Page Builder. If you're on another part of the website, you might have to select Event Archive when you hover over Page Builder. And so to begin, I want to encourage you, if you haven't looked at the tutorial on replacing my content with your own content using the Page Builder, I want to encourage you to pause this video and go watch that video. This will make a lot more sense if you do that first. I'm assuming you have already hit pause and are hitting play again. And so we're going to click on row settings here, and we're going to update this background photo. You already know then that you can change the background to whatever you want to here, and we can edit this photo and replace it with something else. And I'm going to go ahead and save that background photo. Again, you can click on events here, and you can, I have it set to be the archive title. You can click X here and make it upcoming events. You can change it to whatever you want to. And that's how you tweak this events archive page to make it yours. Next, we're going to look at adding an actual event. And so any events that are added, they're automatically populated here. And I'm going to go ahead and click on this to see the basic display of what an event looks like. You have your featured image, your basic event info. You have information about your event. You have social sharing here. And then you have the details down here. And then you have back to the events page button right here. And so you don't really have to touch any of this. If you wanted to tweak things a little bit, you could come in here and hover over Page Builder, click on Single Event. Maybe you want to move the share somewhere. Maybe you want to switch around maybe you want to put the title up top instead of on this side. You can move things around. I would really encourage not tweaking it too much, because there are these things called shortcodes in here that pull from the events information to populate automatically. And we don't want to break any of that, but you can feel free to, of course, come in and move things around as you see fit. This is your site, and that's the beauty of an essential site, is you can really make it look like you want it to. Or you can just leave it as is and let it do what it's already designed to do. And so if we wanted to edit this event, we could just click on Edit Event right here and change the event information. Instead of editing, I'm going to go ahead and do a new event. So I'm going to hover over New and select Event. And this is going to bring up, this is going to take me to the back end, and I'm going to be able to see all the things that I can add for this event. And so I'm just going to name this the Jesus event, or the Jesus conference. Here's your event info. I'm just going to take some dummy content, and I'm going to paste it into here. And here's where you get to select the dates and times and everything. So I'm going to say that this one, I'm recording this today. I'm going to make it for tomorrow. I'm going to make it start at 10 a.m. and I'm going to make it go till noon. And it's going to end on the same day as well. So there we go. On the location, you can create or find or create a venue, or use one that's already made. If you wanted to create a venue, you would just type the name here, and it would you would create the venue right here. For this tutorial, I'm not going to create a new one. All it is creating it and then putting in the address. So rather than do that, I'm just going to select a venue that's already made, that church. You can select an organizer here. This can help you track who's making events, or If you want to add the organizer to the website, maybe you're doing an event on behalf of another organization, you can put the organizer there. The event URL. So for event registration, if you're using, like for example, my church uses Planning Center registrations, and so for our events, I would put the event URL here, and then they can go register at that URL by clicking on the like a register here button. I'm gonna go ahead and put that as just that. It'll show the register button, but it's not really going anywhere. Um, a lot of this right here is self-explanatory. The currency, we use US dollars where I'm at, and we're going to make this event $150. Down here we have event SEO. There's another tutorial on utilizing the search engine optimization settings. Basically, you can add content here, and this is what Google sees, Facebook, social media sees. So you can change the title that people see. You can change the event information. So when people share it, this is what they see. And then over here we have the content, that content length. It tells you whether it's good or not, you know. It gives you a good length. Google pays attention to how long the content is that you're sharing. And then we can also come over here to social media, and we can change this as well. And here's the other neat thing. If we have an image for our event, we can put in the image right here so that when someone shares it on Facebook or Twitter, they see this image right here. So we get to select the image that they're able to see on social media. For those of you that like drilling down into, you know, how big is a picture that's shared on Facebook versus elsewhere, right? So let's scroll on back up to the top. So far we've added the information, we've added the time and date, the location, the organizer, the event website and cost, and we tweak the SEO, search engine optimization stuff down here as well. Let's go back up to this one. We don't really use tags on this site, but we do use categories. And so this helps us pay attention to how events are categorized. So I'm just going to put conference, and I'm going to put leadership. And then we set a featured image. So on the events page, you'll notice that there is an image right here for the event, and that is the featured image. That's where that pulls from. And so we're going to set a featured event image of, let's do this one. Set featured image, and then that'll populate. I think we've added everything that we need to here, and so we're going to go ahead and publish this event. And I'm going to go back to the main events page, and I'm going to refresh, and it should pull up right here. See, there's the Jesus Conference. It has information here. You can see that it's $150. Let's click on it to see what it looks like on the page. And so it has the title, the information here, and then it has the register now button. Obviously that doesn't go anywhere, but you can add whatever registration link, whether you're using Eventbrite or PCO registrations, or if you've built a form on this website and you are using Gravity forms for the event registration here, this can link out to that. It still has social share information. So if I click that, it shares it. The dummy content there, and then the event details all right here. And it takes me back to the events page. And that is how you tweak the cover image right here and the title of the page. And we just walked through adding a full event to your website, and we see that it populates automatically on your events page.